Hey everyone, it's Tracy Martirana here from Holistic Wellness with Tracy. And here where I live, it is officially summer, which means salad season. The reason I love salad season is because of the variety. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a great green salad. I love a standard potato salad or a macaroni salad. But there are so many other options out there that you could make a different salad every week, all summer long, and enjoy a huge amount of really healthy variety. Today, I'm going to make a chickpea and tomato salad that I found the recipe, and I will just call it the base recipe, on the website Love and Lemons. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. I have their cookbook as well. It's great, wonderful, great plant-forward recipes. This one, I took their base recipe and then I'm adding a couple extra things into it, but for the most part, it pretty much follows it. I will put a link to that in the description box below, and I will also include sort of my version of it, what I'm doing today. Making a salad like this is great because you can make it on a Sunday and have lunches all week. You can just prep it, have it in the fridge, and then on a weeknight, grab something to take out and pop on the grill, add the salad. You have a full meal just like that. Perfect summer meal so that you don't miss out on any of the fun summery stuff going on. Who wants to spend all evening in the kitchen cooking during this beautiful summer weather? Throughout the summer, I plan on making several different salads, so be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss them. I'm going to start with the dressing, and I'm making it right in the bowl that I'm going to build the salad in. You could blend it up separately, but to me, that just makes more dishes, and I think it's unnecessary. So I'm starting by juicing a lemon. And then I'll add in 1 clove of garlic, minced. You could add more, but I would recommend probably not. Garlic is really strong in a dressing, and it gets the flavor gets more and more intense as it sits, so you don't want to overdo it. A good tablespoon of mustard, and then enough olive oil that's probably almost equal amounts to the amount of lemon juice. Salt and pepper, always a good thing. And then we just blend this up. I have 2 cans of chickpeas that I rinsed and drained. You can hydrate and cook up dried beans if you want, but I find canned beans just make this quick and easy to throw together. And then, because it's chickpea and tomato salad, we're gonna add in a bunch of tomatoes. I like these little ones. You could just chop up a big tomato, do whatever, use whatever you have on hand or whatever is for sale. You just want about a cup, give or take. And then I have this half of a cucumber left over in my fridge. I'm going to add that. If I had more cucumber, I probably would have added more cucumber, but this is what I had on hand, and it worked out well. It wasn't too little. It could have used maybe a little bit more, but it wasn't bad. Looking pretty good so far. We just need to add a few more things. I have these pickled onions that I made a few days ago. I just thinly sliced up a red onion, added it into a container with some vinegar and water, a little bit of salt, and some black peppercorns. Let that sit in the fridge for a few days. Just kind of removes that strong oniony bite and leaves you with this really flavorful addition that is good in salads, on sandwiches. It's a really versatile thing to have on hand. You can throw it in just about everything. And then I decided to go for a little bit of a Mediterranean flavor with the salad. So I'm going to add in some Kalamata olives. It really depends on how much you like olives. I really do like olives, but I also don't want it to overpower the salad. So I'm just using a good handful, slicing them in half, just so you can get like a little bite of olive every now and then. And then I wanted to add some roasted red peppers. Now, my husband will make roasted red peppers once peppers are in season, but right now we don't have any, so I'm just using a pepper out of a jar from the grocery store. They're not as good as homemade, but they are still pretty yummy and add a nice bit of flavor to this salad. And then lastly, we just need to add the herbs. I'm adding parsley, dill, and a little bit of spearmint. So the parsley, I just have a bunch out of my garden. I'm just ripping off the leaves, chopping them up, and getting those in the salad. It probably comes to close to a cup of chopped parsley. Again, give or take. You can also use other herbs. If you have basil on hand, you want to use that. Really, cilantro would be good depending on what you're going for. Any herbs will taste good and just add a lot of freshness. Now the dill, I'm just picking apart to remove the big woody stems and just keeping the little fronds. And then I'll chop those up and throw them in as well. I love the flavor of fresh dill. I think it adds just great flavor to almost any salad. And then the spearmint. I'm only going to add maybe 3 leaves. Spearmint is very strong. A little bit of mint in the salad tastes really good. Too much just completely overpowers it. So to me, 2 or 3 leaves is just perfect. And now I just toss it with the dressing until it's nice and mixed and the dressing has coated everything. As you can see, it's beautiful, refreshing. You have all of the veggies, the freshness of the herbs, you have the protein from the chickpeas. It is yummy and filling as a standalone meal, as a side dish. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click the like button, leave a comment, share the video with your friends. Doing so lets YouTube know that people are interested in content like mine. Again, my name is Tracy Martirana, and I use my knowledge of nutrition, yoga, Ayurveda, meditation, and herbs to bring you information and inspiration so you can live a healthy, happy, and balanced life.